Hello everyone, I hope that you are doing well and good. In this video, we are going to talk about Surya or Sun, radiant shadow and the birth of the time's judge. In the early ages, when the gods were still learning the cost of their own nature, Surya, the radiant sun god, blazed across the cosmos with an intensity that sustained life yet allowed no rest. Surya was born to the great sage Kashyapa and the goddess Aditi, daughter of Daksha Prajapati and mother of celestial gods. As one of the Adityas, Surya embodied divine light, cosmic order, and the sustaining force that nourishes all worlds. He was known as Loka-Chakshu, the eye of the universe, for nothing in the three realms escaped the gaze of the sun. His light illuminated every action of gods, humans, and spirits alike. When the time came for Surya to marry, he was joined with Sanjana, the daughter of the celestial architect Vishwakarma, the divine craftsman who fashioned the palaces, chariots, and weapons of gods. Thus, the union of Surya and Sanjana symbolized the joining of the cosmic energy and divine design, the radiance that powers the universe and the intelligence that shapes it. However, living beside the sun was not easy. Surya's brilliance, though life giving to the worlds, was unbearable to those closest to him. His radiance caused not only the body but also the inner quiet space where rest and reflection dwell. Though Sanjana bore him children, Yama, who inherited the sun's unwavering gaze, and would later become the lord of death and justice. Yamuna, also called Yami, the sacred river goddess, Vavistava Manu, the progenitor and the lawgiver of humanity, the relentless brilliance of Surya gradually weakened her. Unable to endure the scorching radiance any longer, Sanjana created from her own essence a living substitute, Chaya, her shadow, and placed her beside Surya before departing in secret to her father's realm. Chaya lived with the sun in patience and silence, performing Sanjana's duty and eventually bearing children of her own. Among them was Shani, the deity associated with Saturn. Shani was born dark, slow, and heavy with gravity, his nature almost opposite to the father's blazing brilliance. Where Surya illuminates instantly, Shani reveals gradually. Where Surya nourishes life with warmth and vitality, Shani tests life through delay, hardship, discipline, and consequence. Chaya affection leaned towards her own Shani rather than towards Yama or Manu, and this imbalance eventually exposed the truth of her own shadow nature. When Surya discovered the deception, anger overcame him, and harsh words and curses were spoken in a moment of unexplained authority. Yet the weight of the conflict shaped Saturn's destiny rather than destroying it. Shani accepted hardship without rebellion and turned inward. Through deep austerity from the discipline, he developed a gaze so powerful that even gods feared it. A gaze that does not punish arbitrarily but forces every being to face the consequences of their own actions. Thus, Shani became the slow judge of time, the cosmic force that ensures karma unfolds with patience and inevitability. Seeing the suffering caused by Surya's overwhelming brilliance, Vishwakarma intervened. He placed the sun upon a divine cosmic lathe and carefully trimmed away part of his blazing radiance so that the worlds and even his own family could endure his presence. From the fragments of this divine solar energy, Vishwakarma forged some of the greatest weapons of gods, including the Sudarshan Chakra of Vishnu, the Trishula of Shiva, the mace of Kubera, and the rod of justice carried by Yama. Meanwhile, Sanjana, having fled from the unbearable brilliance of the sun, had taken the form of a celestial mare and wandered into the distant forest of Uttarkaru to live in quiet austerity. When Surya eventually discovered the whereabouts, he uprose not with arrogance of unchecked power, but with humility, transforming himself into a radiant stallion. From their union were born the Ashwini Kumars, the divine twin horsemen, Natsya and the Ratsya. The Ashwini Kumar became the physicians of the gods, masters of healing, who restore youth, cure disease, and bring vitality back to the weary. Appearing at the thresholds of dawn and dusk, they embody the gentle and restorative aspect of the solar power. The sun not as scorching brilliance but as life renewing warmth. Thus, the family of the sun came to reflect the deeper structure of the cosmos itself. The brilliance of Surya, the judgment of Yama, the endurance and the karmic justice of Shani, and the healing grace of the Ashwini Kumars. Together, they reveal the universe cannot run on light alone, but on the balance between illumination and consequence, vitality and restraint, radiance and shadow. Saturn, born from that shadow, was therefore not a mistake nor a curse, but the necessary counterweight created when light forgets compassion and time must restore balance. With that, we have completed the story of Sun. I hope you like it. Thanks a lot for watching.